In my previous video, we took an in-depth look at kidney problems. Today, we're shifting our focus to explore whether protein powder could have negative effects on your body. Specifically, we'll dive into the science behind 3 common concerns associated with high-protein diets: potential kidney damage, hair loss, and worsening acne. First, we'll examine the claims that high-protein intake can lead to kidney damage. We'll discuss how the kidneys function, their role in filtering blood and waste, and what research says about protein's impact on kidney health. This includes looking at how protein affects filtration rates, and whether these effects are harmful to healthy individuals. Next, we'll address the concern of hair loss. We'll explore the connection between protein intake, testosterone, and dihydrotestosterone, which are often linked to hair thinning and loss. We'll see what studies reveal about protein's impact on hormone levels, and whether this can contribute to hair loss, particularly in those genetically predisposed. Finally, we'll investigate the relationship between protein intake and acne. Acne is influenced by several factors including genetics, hormones, and skin bacteria. We'll explore whether high-protein diets, especially those involving dairy-based proteins like whey, might exacerbate acne. Let's get started. Number 1. Does a high-protein diet cause kidney damage? The kidneys play a crucial role in our body by filtering blood to remove excess fluids and waste products. To evaluate kidney health, we often look at the filtration rate, which is the measure of how efficiently fluid flows through the kidneys. In a healthy individual, this rate is high, ensuring that toxins and waste products are swiftly removed from the bloodstream. When we consume a high-protein meal, such as a protein shake, the kidney filtration rate can spike by up to 30% within an hour. This immediate increase means the kidneys have to work harder to process the additional protein. For people who already suffer from kidney damage, this extra workload can be problematic. Their kidneys may struggle to handle the increased demand, potentially worsening their condition over time. This situation forms the basis of the belief that high-protein intake, or protein shakes, could damage kidneys. However, this concern doesn't extend to individuals with healthy kidneys. Healthy kidneys are incredibly resilient and adaptable. For instance, people can live normal lives with only one kidney, because a single healthy kidney can adjust to a higher workload without any negative consequences. This adaptability demonstrates the kidney's capacity to handle variations in dietary protein without harm. Number 2. Does a high-protein diet cause hair loss? In men, hair loss is primarily influenced by genetics and the hormone testosterone. Most of the body's testosterone is produced in the testes and travels through the bloodstream to the hair follicles. Once there, it is converted into a more potent hormone called dihydrotestosterone, DHT. In men who are genetically predisposed to hair loss, DHT binds to receptors in the hair follicles and causes them to shrink over time. This process, known as miniaturization, results in the production of thinner and shorter hairs, eventually leading to baldness. Women also produce testosterone, though in smaller amounts, mainly in the ovaries and adrenal glands. The mechanism of hair loss in women is believed to be similar to that in men, with DHT playing a role. However, the research on female pattern hair loss is less conclusive, and other factors like hormonal changes, for example during menopause, can also contribute. Currently, there is no direct research linking protein intake to hair loss. However, to understand any potential connection, we can look at whether protein consumption affects testosterone levels. The rationale is that if protein intake increased testosterone levels, it could potentially lead to higher DHT levels, thereby increasing the risk of hair loss in individuals who are genetically predisposed. Several small studies have examined the impact of protein supplementation on hormone levels, particularly testosterone. These studies have generally found that protein intake does not significantly affect testosterone levels. This suggests that consuming protein, including protein supplements, is unlikely to have a direct impact on hair loss, through changes in testosterone levels. Given the limited evidence, it's important to acknowledge that our understanding is not complete. Personal experiences and anecdotal evidence can sometimes provide additional insights. Therefore, if you have noticed changes in your hair health related to protein intake, please share your experiences in the comments. Your insights could be valuable to others who are concerned about this issue. Number 3, can a high-protein diet make acne worse? Acne is a widespread issue, affecting up to 73% of people at some point in their lives. It develops due to a combination of factors including genetics, the presence of certain skin bacteria, the immune system's response, and hormonal sensitivities. But could a high-protein diet exacerbate acne? There is limited direct research specifically linking protein intake to acne, so we must rely on indirect evidence to explore this possibility. Sebaceous glands in the skin produce sebum, an oily substance that helps lubricate the skin. However, in people with acne, sebum can accumulate and block pores, leading to the formation of whiteheads and other acne lesions. Several hormones can increase the activity of sebaceous glands, thereby potentially worsening acne. These hormones include testosterone, dihydrotestosterone, DHT, and insulin-like growth factor, IGF. Since earlier research suggests that protein intake probably doesn't increase testosterone levels, we can reasonably rule out testosterone and DHT as culprits when considering a high-protein diet's impact on acne. The question then remains about IGF. Some studies indicate that milk consumption can raise IGF levels, which in turn could exacerbate acne. Additionally, there have been case reports noting that young people who use whey protein supplements have experienced worsening acne. This observation suggests that whey protein might have a role in increasing acne severity. Although this evidence is not definitive, it does suggest a potential link between certain types of protein, particularly dairy-based proteins like whey and acne. For those who suffer from severe acne, it might be worthwhile to experiment with alternative protein sources. Non-dairy options such as soy protein or plant-based proteins could be less likely to trigger acne flare-ups. As the scientific understanding of this topic is still developing, personal experiences can provide valuable insights. If you have noticed changes in your acne in relation to your protein intake, sharing your experiences in the comments can help others who are navigating similar concerns. Thank you again for watching. If you're interested in learning more, click on the video to your right, and the one below is what YouTube thinks you should watch.